Hi, I'm Juliana Ackerbloom, and I'm on the social media team at Rockwell Automation, and I'm here at Automation Fair, and I'm really excited to be in the Rock Studios booth today to discuss a bit about Rockwell Automation and Microsoft and how they are driving operational excellence in manufacturing. And here with me to dive into this a bit deeper is Bernard Abraham, Senior Director of Manufacturing and Mobility at Microsoft, and Microsoft is also one of our elite sponsors at Automation Fair this year. Bernard, welcome to the Rock Studios booth. Thanks for joining me.
Thanks for having us, Juliana. I'm really excited to be doing this.
Awesome. Well, now, we hope you were able to make it to Automation Fair, but if you weren't, feel free to drop any questions that you may have in the comments of this post, and we will get those answered shortly. All right, so Bernard, let's get started. What challenges are you seeing that our customers are facing today?
Yeah, that's often where we start, Juliana, and what's different about this era in operations that I haven't seen in other days is it's the talent issue.
Yeah.
The talent pool is changing. In some ways it's shrinking, and in some ways it's getting harder to encourage the next generation to come to manufacturing.
Right.
And so the problem we have is not really a technology problem. Right now we have, are we attracting the talent to be able to do what we need to do in operations? And that's what our customers are facing. It's really a people issue, and that's where we have to get our best thinking around how do we solve this people problem where it's not attractive, where we can't see the value of being in operations.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's all about finding ways to alleviate these challenges, recruiting the next workforce. So can you share with our audience a bit more about how Rockwell and Microsoft solutions create value for our customers? What does that integration look like? How do we really help our customers?
Right. Well, I guess I'll start with the key challenge is getting the talent.
Yep.
And young people may not want to do what the prior generation workforce did. Mm-hmm. They're digital natives. And it's totally different than a lot of your population where we had to learn the technology. They had it almost pervasive since they were born. And so what we have to offer and what we can offer as Rockwell Automation and Microsoft is the tools that they want to work with to solve the problems in operations. And that's really where I see is the benefit is between Rockwell Automation's capability within the plant, at the line, in manufacturing, and Microsoft's data and analytical tools, bringing those together and really empowering this next generation of operators to do their best work. And I think if you start to solve that problem where you empower them with the tools, they will see this as an attractive place to spend their time. Absolutely. And you'll be able to attract the best talent if you provide them the best environment and the best tools.
Absolutely. And I stopped by the Microsoft booth yesterday, and you have tons of people wanting to hear all about what's going on, where does Rockwell look, and how does that integrate with Microsoft and vice versa. So can you share with our viewers what is being showcased at the Microsoft booth on the expo floor?
Sure, yeah. As you can imagine, a lot of people come to our booth and say, and these are operations people,
yeah.
What's Microsoft doing here?
Yeah, right.
Right, because it's not, the first thing people don't think of when they think about operational technology, they don't think Microsoft. And that's where our partnership really brings the value. What we have in our booth, we're highlighting all those solutions which we have built together, both Rockwell Automation with Microsoft. We have simulation technology where you have tools to simulate the controls in a plant, and we have tools to make those control simulations even better, right. Doing them faster, actually managing larger sets of data in those simulations, making them more granular. We also have tools to improve controls and to provide AI to either engineers or operators to gain better insights. So it's really the bringing together of the strengths of the two companies is what we have highlighted across the displays in the booth.
Yeah, absolutely. And so with that, where do you recommend that people start when they're on this digital transformation journey? You know, there's so many products, so many technologies to choose from. How do you even start?
Yeah, it can really be dizzying, and you know, we have customers, they don't go anywhere. They're just like deer in the headlights because it's too confusing, and they're concerned they're going to make the wrong decision, a costly investment, a detour. So my advice to operational leaders is start with your fundamental priorities. What is it that you need to fix at that is an operational priority that you need to address? You know, you might not have to fix it today, but you need to get this right in the next several years for your companies and your operations success. For that, start with those priorities, because that's what's going to move the needle on anything you do with technology. Number two, identify those people that you're going to bring along, that you're going to empower with this technology, because really that is the sustainable energy, and your differentiating competitive advantage is the people that are on the floor, in the plant, you know, in maintenance, in manufacturing, engineering, in operations, in quality. Bring a group of them together and get them focused on this priority, this challenge you want to give them. Make this go faster, produce higher quality, get more throughput, get more agility, get better changeovers. Whatever it is, get them all aligned on that vision. And then empower them with the tools.
The tools. That's what we need.
The tools that we have at Rockwell Automation, and the data and analytical tools that you have through Microsoft. Bringing those together, empowering them with those data and analytical tools really takes the drudgery out of solving these problems and actually makes it exciting to be working on this journey. So I tell them to start very focused on the priorities, think very big, something that you could scale to many lines or many plants, get the team focused on that one problem, and then give them the tools to systematically, because you have problem solvers in your organization, unleash that creative and that determined problem solving purpose in the team with the tools, and then give them freedom to go ahead and execute. And I think you will start to build a pattern of being able to leverage the tools, leverage the data that you already have. Most plants, most of our customers, they are data rich. In fact, they're awash in data, but they are poor when it comes to the number of insights they have.
And the tools that they have to get them to the next stage, to the next place. That's the most important thing. Well, Bernard, this has been a fantastic conversation. It's really interesting to learn about, like you said, the partnership, the integrations between Rockwell products and Microsoft, and seeing how this all works. So thank you for taking some time out of your busy Automation Fair schedule to come along and sit in the Rock Studios booth.
Thank you, Juliana. I'm excited for our customers, and I'm excited for the partnership and how we're going to empower them.
Awesome. Well, thank you all for tuning in, and stay tuned because we will be continuing to stream throughout the day.